It is the Major Minorities, and I am Maquese James. And we are with...
It's Gyle!
Hey! Play niggas? 45 hours?
45,000.
I don't know if y'all know what it is.
I'm hypnotized, how you move it like that, how she shake it like that.
Would you rather lose the ability to speak or be forced to say all your thoughts out loud?
Lose the ability to speak or say my thoughts out loud? I'm gonna roll a dice and just say my thoughts out loud. I didn't really say a lot of what I think anyway. Like, so fuck it. I'm about to be blunt as shit. You ain't taking away my voice from me.
Would you rather sit by fire in the desert or sit by a block of ice in Antarctica?
Sit by a fire in the desert or
Ice.
block of ice in Antarctica.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real with you. Think about it. You in the desert, a fire is hotter than the desert. You in Antarctica, that ice is the same temperature as everything around you.
That's pretty.
Outside might be even colder. So I'm gonna chill with the ice.
Really?
I just hate being cold.
What?
I hate being cold too, but you be burning, double burning.
Would you rather have a clock that counts down to your death or know what it is that's gonna kill you?
I'd rather know what it is. It's probably gonna be old age.
Old age?
Yeah, it's gonna be old age.
He's invincible, huh?
Nah, I'm just manifesting good shit. I don't know.
Amen. Nice having you here. This is like our second thing we're doing here, so it's gonna be a very personable, intimate conversation we're having, especially with this small space.
In the full background, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Tell the people what you do, man.
Alright, I'm a rapper, engineer, artist, curator, all that shit. I just make music first, you know, with a lot of different people. We put on shows and really just out here just grinding, just like trying to make everything better for me and all the creatives around me, pretty much.
How do you go about doing that?
Really just like connecting people. That's kind of what I started doing maybe a couple months ago. I've been making music for a long time, so I have a lot of people around me that I believe in their music as well. So pretty much.
How long is a long time?
Like 9-10 years.
19
at this point.
What's your first song? Because the one I have on deck is Poseidon. That's one of the first things I heard. I'm sure you made some things before that.
Poseidon's the first song I released. My first song's called Lip Balm. I wrote that when I was like 11.
Lip Balm.
And it was funny because like I wrote that shit and I was on the bus and I got my whole bus to sing that shit. And it was
lit at the bar.
That's probably that's like I don't know, that feeling like it was like something that never left me.
I don't know how it sounds, but
it's not good.
But the name of the song sounds like some shit.
The chorus go like lip balm. Gotta put on my. The chorus is like gotta put on my lip balm, bomb. That's lit.
You spoke about your father, kind of influencing your style and what you said like he listens to everything or whatever. What is that? What do you mean by that?
So my dad is kind of like a tech guy, like nerd guy. So we always had certain things, just tech stuff, if that makes sense. So at one time it was audio, and he was really into audio. So in his cars and all that kind of stuff, he had like crazy audio. So you know, every time I'm driving to school, he's bringing me wherever, like we're listening to stuff like banging. You know what I mean? Sound amazing, right? So that's when that's kind of what got me into music so much, just because I was already like. I played piano at the time, so I was already kind of making songs and that kind of stuff, and just I listened to what he listened to, and it kind of like pushed me even farther.
Did he play instruments?
No. My parents just pushed me to do that.
What got you into viola? What is a viola? I don't know if y'all know what a viola is. I kind of do, and it's like, isn't it related to violin and cello? They're like the same family.
It's like a cello. It's like a violin. It's a thicker violin, really. It's just a thick violin. And it's like a deeper, it's like 3 of the strings are the same as a violin, and one of the strings is deeper. Now, the thing is, when you know how to play viola or violin, there's no notes there. You gotta know exactly where the fucking, like, so I haven't done it in a minute, to be real, so like, I don't remember those goddamn notes are, like, you know what I mean? Like,
there's no frets, too. I play guitar, and I'll be wondering, like, how the hell, y'all just, like, know from the spacing of your fingers. And if you have different size
There's a thumb spot. There's a thumb spot, and then like you have to keep your hands like the same.
Don't you play instruments, Crystal? Don't you play?
I used to play.
You play niggas?
Do you have performance anxiety?
Okay. The first time, yeah, but this is gonna sound like cocky, but like y'all have been to performances, okay? Y'all have been to these showcases. Like 60% of artists don't give a fuck.
That's true.
I give a fuck. Extra a fuck. So I'm gonna go and kill that shit. Like I'm gonna go and kill that shit. Like so I'm not really stressed about it. Most likely I'm gonna be the best. If I'm not the best, it's 2 other niggas that was killing it as well, and the whole show was lit. So like I don't really get that much anxiety. I'm not gonna let myself like fuck up or like get stressed. Or, initially though, the first time, yeah, but after you do it a couple times, you're just like, nah, I gotta bring that energy. I gotta bring that like that confidence and that energy is what makes people turn up. Like y'all have been in the crowd, sitting there, and the motherfuckers aren't really confident, bro. What's gonna make you start getting lit? But he confident as hell. That shit sound good.
First half, I think a lot of people they get turned on because you know when you start out you gotta come from somewhere and it'll be like 5 people from the crowd and they're just like, oh man,
bro, that don't matter.
They expect they expect to be in the goddamn garden or some shit.
I can tell you from experience, it doesn't matter how many people are in that room, man. Like you can have 10 people in that room and everyone gonna jump up and act a fool if you out. Like I literally like that shit. I seen that shit happen myself.
Have you ever had one where you were kind of like?
Nah,
like way back. Nah,
always lit,
bro. We've been lit since lit bomb. Goddamn.
What is your like creative process in like trying to get ready for a performance?
So like getting ready for a performance, I'ma just the whole way there I'm just driving, listening to my set, pretty much singing the songs, making sure like I have a lot of songs. I know all the words, everything, but sometimes you just gotta.
You ever fuck up a word?
I was gonna say.
Yeah. Of course. I'm about energy. I'm an engineer, so I care about sound. I'm not a rapper in a way that it's like, oh my rap ability, I'm a shit on like all y'all because I can rap better. Like I can rap fast, I can rap better than a lot of niggas. I'm not really focused on that. Like what sounds good? What sounds
Quality.
good? We making music.
Right.
What sounds good? You know what I mean? What adds to the energy of a room that make people want to listen to? That's it.
You convey a lot of emotion. Does that help you create?
If you're hearing happy shit, like, I was happy, If you're hearing like a bunch of sad shit, I'm going through some shit, you know what I'm saying? Like,
what were you going through when you made Brinks?
Brinks was like a song. I was actually like at the time going through like I was actually with a girl for 4 years, and we are not together anymore, but like we kind of like we're going through a breakup, and yeah, it's pretty much like if you listen to the lyrics, it's pretty much like about that type of shit.
Man.
You know what I mean? Like, that's the thing, though.
I feel like you were talking to her
because sometimes people be listening to shit and they're like, I'm like, yeah, nigga.
I know that.
That's not what happened.
That's not what happened.
No,
yeah, it's just a little word for the song, right? But no, like that's where that one came from. A lot of my songs are from a place in my life. Sometimes it's like as if sometimes the song is just like as if it's a vlog for me. You know what I mean? It's like, all right.
I like that because a lot of people seem to just say things just because it rhymes. You got this relationship with Larry Kush or LB Cyphers, whatever y'all want to call him.
Larry Kush.
Red Scale Larry.
Larry Kush.
He's the man of many monikers. And then also the Red Scale magazine. That's a fairly new creation y'all got going on. Explain your relationship with him and
Red Scale.
And Red Scale. What is Red Scale?
So first with Larry, like me and him, like been making tracks for a long time. I was initially in a group called Cul-de-sac.
Oh shit!
That's just
we like
lip balm in the cul-de-sac.
Me and Larry always been cool, and we just started making tracks together. And from that point on, we just been working music-wise on everything. Like, there was even like that. We were in a Wiz Khalifa video. I mean, he was there, but I was in a Wiz Khalifa video. Like, he was there though, and we pulled up and we kind of did that together. And like, in the music industry, like, I'm telling anyone, like, you can't do this shit alone, bro. Just start get your team together. Not everyone's real, you know what I'm saying?
But that's in life, and motherfuckers always want to have this ego, like, oh, I'm
gonna do it by myself.
No one's doing that shit, bro. So Larry's a homie. We've been building, okay? Larry, we had a conversation about Cole Bennett and his videos, and I used it on YouTube a lot. So I kind of looked at his editing style, and I was like, bro, this is like 3 months work, bro. Like 3 months, you that level. Like, and no offense to like Cole Bennett at that time, he's of course leveled up now and all that type of shit, but at that time it was like, bro, 3 months you on this shit, and if we can make videos consistently on that shit, hit it. And he, it was something he was thinking about, but we kind of like spitballed it, and he started doing videos. He started building his videos for about a year, and also started working with like Spinrilla and things like that. Okay, so he got some good connects through that, got that training, and then we kind of sat down one day, and it was like the light bulb moment. I'm sure y'all have had like something like that, but it's really when you start manifesting, start like really like trying to pull energy and pull opportunities towards you in life. Usually the universe is going to give you a path, so it's going to be a conversation. You're going to sit down with someone.
That's what got me stuck to this guy.
That's what's going to happen, and it's going to give you a path, and that path will continue to lead you. So you know, we just saw all of our assets, all the things that we had connections to, and we said, bro, we need to package this and offer it for free to good artists.
Your music has a lot of gaming references, it seems, and also like anime. They kind of go hand in hand to an extent, I would say. Does that help you create? Does that influence your some of the?
I got a whole ass gaming setup, bro. Like the curved monitor, the everything. Okay, I don't got no time. I don't got no time to do it.
I'll be looking at a lot of my friends and that are doing things like I do, and they actually making moves, and I'm like, it's what's up. And then they have a big gaming or not following, but they're still really in it. Like, yo, I'm like, how do y'all have time?
I ain't got no time for that anime either. I don't got time. But when I was younger, used to read that shit all the time. Used to read
mangas and
all that shit. Used to get the Shogun magazine. Used to read that shit.
What's your favorite anime?
Yo, real shit, because like Dragon Ball Z, bro. Like Dragon Ball Z, like it has like a spot in my like soul, bro. Like
I feel you.
Like
I feel
like I'm Oob, bro. Like, you know who Oob is?
He's like
the nigga, the only nigga, bro.
Ain't he like the human form of Boo?
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm Oob, bro. A lot of my music now is based on experience, so I might like rap it something, but that's just really from my build up and just like, part of me. So I'm not afraid to like use that type of vernacular and stuff like that when it comes to songs. Like, if you get it, you really gonna get it. If you get it, you're gonna be like, oh shit. Like,
exactly. So. That's the same thing with your favorite artist. Like, if you get that punchline, you just be like, y'all heard that, bro? Y'all heard it again.
Y'all peep that?
He said it. Okay.
I'm about that too. You see?
The ladies want to know, is Gyle single?
Sadly.
Sadly?
Not
even
his
sadly.
number is 555-245.
Sadly.
Him in the music.
I'm busy. I'm single though. I was in a long relationship, y'all, so I was like, I'm chilling.
How long is long?
Like 4 years.
Yeah,
and that just ended a couple months ago.
Damn.
And like when you're in the mindset, you're gonna get married and like have kids and like all that type of stuff. Like I just bought a house, y'all. Like I was ready to settle down,
Yeah.
What?
So like, but shit don't work out. It's okay. That's all part of manifesting.
In your interview with Voyage ATL, you spoke about getting your 2,000 hours.
10,000 hours is a lot. You know what I mean? You're gonna get good. You can get in your zone, but like you can't think like, oh, that shit's done. So like, just know like it's gonna take time to do. If you really want to last in any industry and anything, like you need to know what the fuck you're doing. It's gonna take time.
What hour are you on right now?
Bro, who knows? Like 45 probably.
45 hours?
45,000, bro. Who knows?
Like,
this is the thing. I record for a lot of artists, man. I'm not just doing me.
You want to shout out?
100 Miles. He's lit as hell. 100 Miles, definitely check him out. JC.
Did It Again.
Did It Again, yeah. JC, everything. Check out JC. Check out Frankie Rain. She blowing up right now.
You had a warm cucumber?
I ain't have a...
Don't cry over...
a loss.
Eat, drink, and...
Smoke, what? Smoke.
As cool as a...
I don't know, it's like... I want to say cucumber.
Something old, something new, something borrowed, something...
I want to say groove.
It was a blessed time, beautiful time. Before we sign out and everything, you got let the people know anything coming up?
Oh yeah, definitely check out some of the new tracks I've dropped. Some of my better, that's definitely some of my better work. Always trying to grow. Dropped a track called "What's That?" It's on Spotify, all streams actually, and Movies on SoundCloud with Ace McCain. Definitely check that out. Got a lot of new music coming, a lot of videos, visuals, shows, the works. Not just like events, but also as well, like little TV show, little like mini series, things like that.
Make sure you drop the links. What are those?
That's on redscalemag.com. All that's gonna be there. So if you want to check out any of those visuals, that's gonna be there. But if you want to check out me on Twitter, GYLEATL. Same thing on Instagram, and in the bio you'll see my SoundCloud, but it's GYLE official. And definitely check out some music, y'all. Definitely let me know what you think.
There we go. Hey man, appreciate you helping. Hopefully we'll be seeing a lot more of each other and getting to this cake. you know.
Oh yeah.
Making things pop.
Yeah.
All right. The Major Minorities signing out. Cool. That's cool.